Yeah, yeah, man. I got something on the brain. I'm gonna spit it out there. You know what I'm saying? And do it to the best of my ability. You know, once a cat get comfortable, they wanna relax. You know, and a cat get complacent, man, in a position that will hurt them more than it'll do help them. I said it to say this right here, man. Anything that sit up, you know, it'll complacement almost reminds me of an infection. If you sit, if a cat lay in the bed too long, I mean, at first that bed may be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? If you lay in that bed too long, you're gonna accumulate bed sores. You know, and then too, it may accumulate little parasites or something, man. If anything that know you're gonna be there is gonna accumulate, you know, and they're gonna start to recognize that, you know, you there and you ain't going nowhere. Anything, I'm talking about any entity, anything that's informed knows that this is gonna be right here. So if you're in that bed for a long period of time, man, every kind of parasite that's alive gonna tell everybody else, hey man, hey, it's lunchtime over here. You know, on top of the fact, man, you're gonna get bed sores. You know, you're gonna get ate on by parasites. And they're going to accumulate the risk, and you're going to get some bed sores, and you're going to start to get a little, what they call it, what word am I looking for? They're going to start getting, you're going to start relying on people because you don't want to leave your comfortable spot. So you're going to become dependent. This is where I'm looking for, dependent. You're going to start becoming dependent. And yes, you know, I'm not as sharp as knife in the drawer, but you know, I'm sharp enough. You know, I don't get off into that. But I want to say this here too. Let's say you get too comfortable driving instead of walking. You know what I'm saying? Your back is gonna start to hurt because there's a shock in your car, man. You in the car, bam, you too comfortable driving. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get hurt. Your body gonna start to get effects of that. If you get too comfortable in any situation, if you get too comfortable in it, you're gonna accumulate problems. And I heard what they say, new level, new devil. You never get into one spot, man, and get too comfortable. You know, you gotta be diverse. In everything you do, you gotta be able to jump over here, jump over there, or whatever, man. Don't get too comfortable or get too complacent. You know, that go for anything. I won't speak on the Democratic Party, but I'm saying anything. I can say on the Republican Party. It's not even as that. Even the church. You can do comfort in the church. You get complacent on the church and forget what your duty is. You know, you gotta move around. You know. Being comfortable is not the best avenue. Now if you're married, you put already done gathered, you know, got the knowledge of who you want to be with for the rest of your life. That's one thing. But even in that, man, y'all got to come together and come up with different things to do together, because you can't just lay in the bed all day and fuck all day. That gonna get old. You ain't finna sit in the kitchen and eat all day, because you're gonna get fat. So you gotta get out and work out. You gotta go to movies, go to church, take a ride trip. You know, you gotta be diverse. You gotta go to your friend's house. They gotta go to his friend's house. You can't just even in a marriage, you can't just be complacent in that marriage. You know, in the church, you might forget your job on the outside. You gotta go out here and reach people to bring them to the church. You don't just get in there and get you comfortable. You know, no, you don't do that. You got a job to do when you're in the church. You got something. That's why you went there in the first place, to get people to come to it. You don't get in there and get comfortable because you done met your brothers and sisters, and I'm just gonna be here and we gonna be hunky dory. You have something to do. You got something you gotta do, man. Get a job. You get too comfortable at that job. At the job, man, they will get rid of your ass. Yes. You think you got job security, and then bam, when they put a roll in front of your ass, you be like, damn, you know, you supposed to have you supposed to keep your options open on everything you do, man. You don't get too complacent on nothing that you do in life, man. You feel me? You're not finna look. You're not finna sit up on your mama all day. Mama love you. She gonna be like, she might love you, but she gonna say, do something, get up and do something. Especially your daddy. He might love you, but he gonna, hey, but get your ass up and go do something. You finna just sit up on me all day long. I love you, but hey, you gotta do something. Don't get too comfortable with nobody, nothing. You know, travel the world. If not travel the world, go to the next county. Don't just stay in one county. Go to the next county or go to the next street. You can't just stay in the house. You can't stay on your street. You can't stay in your own county. You gotta go to the next city. Lead or go to when you get through with that, go to the next state. Feel me? Education. You get place with one kid, you'll never know everything, but at least keep your mind going. Do something different. Do something else. You know what I'm saying? Don't keep yourself limited to your level of comfort, because comfort can be, I can say detrimental. Yes, comfort can be detrimental to you. Because like I said, if you lay in the bed too long, shit, the bed bugs coming to get you. And the rest of the bugs is coming through, because mosquitoes gonna eating at you because you're too comfortable. And you cannot be too comfortable, man. I don't care if you can't get too comfortable with one perfume, because you gotta get you another perfume. Or if you drink, or if you do cologne, get you some more cologne. As long as it's established, as long as it works in with your, with the pH balance, you gotta be diverse, man. You gotta do that. I'm gone.